guys. I'm excited.
Of course you are.
We're
It's the
back.
winter episode, baby.
Yeah,
it's the winter episode. Oh.
Gosh, Matt. Oh my gosh, it's so cold.
Of course it is. We're in the Midwest, brother.
How cold is it?
How cold is it? Yeah, we're in the Midwest.
It's also even colder out there, though.
Yeah, it's a lot colder out there, huh?
Yeah, we're covering so much. Not only how to stay warm, but all the fun things to do.
Yes.
In this winter episode.
Yes. Winter activities and in the winter activities.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's seasonal
We covered
too,
it
so
all.
you're never going to get that moment back. So it's like you got to go out and you got to get it.
Yeah,
you know, you got to see it.
Yep. There's only 6 months in the Midwest to do it. Winter activities.
And we have a very fun episode for you guys. So stick around, get your winter beer and or your apple cider with some vodka or tequila, your choice.
Or rum.
Or rum.
And take your glass and throw it in the air with us.
Stick
Because
around.
you're about to get ready for something.
Cheers and beers. I'm not looking forward to the next couple months, honestly.
Yeah.
There are some things I'm looking forward to, but when those deep freezes hit, not really.
Yeah, there's always pros and cons about winter, but
right.
I think there's always more pros.
Yes.
Yeah.
I disagree, sir.
You disagree? You think there's no cons?
There's a
But
lot
he
of
chooses
stuff.
to live here.
There's a lot of stuff to do, though.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of stuff to do to make the winter more bearable.
Bearable or bearable?
Bearable.
Gotcha.
It's like a bear that's able. So you're out doing stuff outside. Winter activities.
Yeah, I was
Ooh.
actually thinking you're rolling down a hill or something. And
You can. Sometimes you fall off the sled. You just start rolling.
you go
Sometimes you fall out of your skis. Start rolling.
You just keep rolling.
It happens in the
Dude,
winter.
I've seen that in like
Trust
almost
me.
every cartoon. You're
Yeah.
just rolling and rolling. This big snowball.
It happens, dude. Sometimes you're out there with some fluffy.
I got
So-
lucky where when I fell when I was skiing, I didn't get hit by. I didn't turn into a snowball, fortunately, and just keep going. But
Oh yeah,
I did eat it pretty
like
hard.
the cartoons.
That sucked. Yeah. That's real life.
sucked.
Yep.
You're like you wish that it would be like a really quick. Oh, I'm gonna just roll into some snow. No, it hurts.
It hurt.
Dude, there's no snow.
Dude, but in the mountains, it's like a powder. So you're actually inside the snow. When you finally are done landing, you're in there. You got to dig yourself out.
I know. You
But
like,
it's so nice falling
you
into.
fall in.
It's like falling into a blanket.
is that what it is? And then when you fall, like there's so much pile that goes. So
Dude,
like,
my
well,
blanket must have been
fell.
frozen because it was ice and it wasn't fun falling on it.
No,
I fell into the wrong
Minnesota
blanket.
snow. Minnesota snow. It sucks. It's like ice mixed in it.
Yeah.
We rarely get powder.
I think we do get powder.
We get-
just
yeah, we
that-
get-
You gotta
we
go
get
on
some
the
away
first
from the
day.
city. Yeah,
You gotta go right away.
yeah. Well, we have our own. We make our own snow too, so it's good. It depends on where you go. Obviously, Lutzen's always a good area.
Listen, depending on the time of day,
Well, what time and day do you
time
wanna
of the
go?
year, time of the year.
Time of year.
I don't
There
know.
you go.
I've been there when it gets so nice during the day, so it starts melting. So then in the morning when it's still cold, it's like ice.
Yeah,
But then it turns nicer as it goes on.
dude, it's funny he says that because like he would go troll hogging with me when they did the Friday night special, the 9 to.
What's that?
It's like a special on a ticket that you'd go for like snowboarders or skiers.
Oh, okay.
Not too
Wait,
far from.
It's
Minneapolis.
like 8 p.m. to
Is that
3
like a,
a.m.
is that a ski
Yeah.
mountain?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, we would go all the way till 2 a.m. literally.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think 3 a.m. I was
Yeah,
thinking it's late.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's really late.
It's late.
That's so cool.
It's fucking so sweat on over here. And it literally, I was like, oh, but yeah, dude. That's why he talks about ice, and this guy chooses to go out there.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge some spit.
Clearly not, because I just got hit in the face. But it's okay.
So he's saying he cannot dodge a wrench.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, dodge right. What is it? Justin Long gets hit in the freaking face with dodgeball.
Yes.
They're actually making a dodgeball too.
What a
Are
class.
they?
I know- Are they
I'm
really?
so excited.
no way.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
not
know.
scary. Man,
Dude,
they
as
better
long
do
as you
good.
got Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller, I know that you know that I know that you know the floor. Oh, it's so hilarious.
Such a great movie. Oh,
It
my
is.
God. So funny.
Has like no relevance to snowboarding or skiing.
It does not.
Besides spit, which is water, and water is when it's cold
Well-
as ice, and then you put a lot of it out and you could ski on it.
You know, sometimes so
They don't
in
ski
the
on the
winter,
ice.
you got to play inside activities
you could
too.
slide
as well.
on it. Wait, what do they call skate on the
Skate-
ice?
Skate the ice.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Skate
Yep.
too.
Oh, speaking of, you guys gonna go ice skating?
Heck yeah, bro! I try to go a couple times a year.
I've never been downtown.
It'd be cool if they like had some like
Yeah.
holiday decor, like trees and stuff, like they do for Central Park. You know,
Yeah.
kind of have its own like Rockefeller Center.
Oh, it'd be cool.
Dude, I skated there once.
You have?
Actually. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it in like the
before
Christmas time? Yeah. Sorry.
Dude, I was
It was
living
in
a
July.
movie. No, I was living there once.
I skated a tree with my rollerblades.
That was so nice too, dude. It's like in the city, dude. The city warms it up so much, so it was actually nice. I'm in a sweatshirt, just skating, Rockefeller Plaza.
Yeah, that's cool.
He says, I'm skating here.
He's like, this is my moment. I can finally be who I want to be. Hey, we
I'm sure that happened once or twice.
Oh, I'm sure.
But
Speaking of that, though, Brooke,
Yeah.
obviously ice. It's gonna be cold out here.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm looking forward to some of my holiday winter movies that I'm gonna just get inside, bunker down,
Stay warm.
dude. Get some hot chocolate, whatever. Get a beer.
Throw the log.
Get a beer.
Throw the log on the fire.
Yup.
Yeah.
And watch it. And one of those is gonna always be like the Harry Potter classics.
Oh yeah.
Like at this stage, I call them classics. I mean, how many years it's been now since 2012 since it ended. But like, dude,
I just recently watched all of them. Like I
can never go wrong doing that.
A month and a half ago. So dang it, I should have saved it for this time.
you can never go wrong watching all of them.
Yeah, it's such a good series. I'm not
It
gonna
is.
lie.
So good.
Yeah,
It's my favorite.
yeah,
Has to be. And then if you don't want to watch the movies, then get the book.
yeah. The
light
books are just as
that
good.
same fire. Put the log on. Get cozy.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm actually rewatching it right now. I watched the second one, so I'm on third. But I haven't watched them for a few months, so maybe that's a good thing to do in the winter.
That is
I
a
can
great
catch
thing.
up, watch the rest of them now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hopefully by the end of winter.
yeah. There's just so much to do. Yeah, staying warm. But I mean, it's always great to go outside, and then once you come in, you get that. You're freezing cold. Your face is all rosy and stuff.
Yep.
But like when you guys were kids, I swear, like that's probably when when we're going like sledding and stuff. Like I think that's something I haven't done in so long that
Of course not.
would love to do. So
Yeah. That's fun. I love sledding.
Don't they do the tubing out here sometimes too? Where people
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah,
that's
I've
like
never
the
done
great
that.
older thing because it's like
Yeah.
all you do is you
I
get all the
I
fun.
would rather do that
Yeah,
one than
yeah.
sledding because people can wipe out on sleds. Like
Yeah.
they wipe out sometimes, but I feel like the snow tubing shouldn't happen as often.
No,
as
we'll do
frequent.
it. Here's the problem with snow tubing. It's not like when we were kids. So
Of course not.
I've been the last couple of winters, and now they turn it into lanes.
Yeah.
When I was a kid,
he likes to hit people.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can just
he's-
go across
Dude,
the.
Yeah.
when I was
No,
a kid,
I might
you don't
go
do
that way.
I remember watching people like literally get hit by the tube, then go up to a spin. I remember one time I was like a little church group like event we did, and so there's like 15 of us, and I think like 3 or 4 kids were injured by the end of the
Yeah.
day.
I mean, it is pretty cool if you like.
Stunt was awesome,
Yeah.
but they ruined it.
Oh,
Right
I bet
after
they- I bet they
Thanksgiving, the
did.
snow starts to come, and it's like you can't not say that that's also pretty like entertaining to watch. There's like 40 kids all trying to go sledding.
Whoa.
No one
Yeah.
wants to take their turn, and you're just like, oh my god! And then you're going down, snow's just shooting up in the air.
Yep.
You're just getting the rift. Depending on if you
Yeah.
went to the good hills.
Okay, yeah, true.
You gotta go to the good hill.
Yeah,
Gotta go to the good
but
hill.
like you said, as like it's different. I would rather not want to walk up that hill every time.
I know that's what sucks. That's why you don't go
Yeah.
much anymore.
Yeah.
Not trying to keep running.
That's
up
why
that
I
hill.
said I really like the snow tubing because the tubes are actually pretty fast and it's all ice but it's one lane. But
That's okay.
you get a long good drift. You're like, wow, this is crazy.
Yes, I've never been, so I'd still want to
Yeah.
go. But yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I think
you
it'd be
gotta
way
go
more
on.
fun without the lanes. But
Yeah.
then it could just be more
Yeah.
chaotic. But
You've
that's
never
probably
been-
why
That's
they
why
did.
it's good
No,
when you have
not
like 10
that.
people with you because
You've
you all
never
can
been
hook
snow
together.
tubing.
No, I don't think snow tubing. No,
Do you want to go this year? I'll take you.
thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Wow,
that's
that's
the first
the
time he's
first
ever
time
said
on the
yes.
show.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
first time he ever said yes.
Wow.
We are the challenge. I'm gonna challenge that. Let's make sure it
Oh,
happens.
you challenged
Let's
it.
make sure that happens, bro. Cheers to that. Let's make sure that goes down.
Dang.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's cool to have. That's probably a great time to go with a lot of people because, like you said, that's when you get that chaotic because you guys can all go together.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you got like one leg and one arm and one hat, and you're like trying to hold on to the group, and you're like, oh my god, and you split,
wow.
and it's like,
yeah. So you
Seen
can't do that
videos
no
of
more.
that. Yeah, I've seen that would be cool.
You can't do that no
No.
more.
no, you can. On like when in the snow tubing, they have like a 6 to 10 lane, but if you have to have the group to go with.
Oh, I do
okay.
remember that. You're right. You're
And
right.
sometimes you like
Right. I
plan
don't
it,
have
and you
that
like
many-
kick the person off. You're like, no, but you're like, yes.
I
Oh
don't
my
have that
God,
many
this
friends,
is
so I
so
guess I don't
scary.
know. But hey, do you guys remember the great snow sledding accident in 2005?
Can't say I do.
You don't?
This is a real thing?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
I feel
it was
bad for laughing, but that just sounds like a funny title.
No,
I
you
challenge
should.
that. I challenge that.
No, okay, you can challenge it. I'll explain. So, yeah,
I've never heard of this.
You should feel bad for laughing. So in 2005, I was made a poor choice. You know, I'm out sledding with a bunch of buddies. I'm a senior in high school. Well, anyways, one of my buddies rolled off the sled, and it was a really icy hill, so his body's on me. My hands are under him. I couldn't pull it out. So anyways, my whole skin got ripped up, but I didn't feel it for like probably 45 minutes till everyone was like, there's blood everywhere.
Damn.
There's blood everywhere. Well, it turns out it was me, but my hand was frozen, so I couldn't feel.
How long were you under in that position for it to be frozen?
Like, just a minute.
Yeah, I
we're
think
going
so.
down a
If your
sled.
hand is on ice and it's
And it's a body on top of me.
pushing,
Yeah.
your-
So anyways,
your
Man,
temperature-
okay.
It was all ripped
It's that
off,
quick.
Yeah.
all ripped open, but it was blood bleeding. But as a swimmer, that time of year in chlorine, every time I jumped in the pool
He
for like 2
remembered.
months,
Yep.
it just burned. Ah! Ah!
I can't imagine like your swimming team, like you're playing varsity, you got state next, and you got this guy next to go, oh my god, my hand! Like, damn, we're gonna lose.
I mean, that honestly makes a lot of sense for him being a swimmer. So yeah, he'd probably be
First
screaming
of
every
all-
second.
First of all, my hand was wrapped up for at least a couple weeks of that.
Yeah.
And I never lost a race.
Mm-hmm.
I never lost a race during
Yeah.
that whole time. So
Yeah, if you don't swim, you don't lose.
If you don't play, you don't lose. Weird.
He jumped in the water. He's like, I can't do it, coach. It hurts too much. I got to get out.
My hand hurts, and it's just like one of those
There's
paper cuts.
just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
all right, that's not what happened.
No, he
That's not what happened. I gotta get a red flag on this. That is not what happened.
So you had a couple cuts. Oh, that sucks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like you didn't have to get like. There's no rushing to the hospital to get stitches or anything. Just like a cut. that's like,
Exactly.
oh.
Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah, no, you're good. Just put in some chlorine, you know. Owie.
There was no going to the hospital. Let's just say there was some underage. But anyways, that's why I said not to laugh though. It's not funny. It's not a funny story.
So sorry for that.
Yeah, I mean you're all right now, so it's fun to laugh at.
Is there a big scar on your hand? Probably, since it was such a bad thing that happened.
Yeah, it's not as bad now. It depends on when I get tan in the summer, it shows. But it used to always
That's
show
so
forever.
tragic. What a sad thing to live with. Like when I think about that, when you tans, his scar shows. How do you live day to day with it? How do you do that? How, can you give us an inspiration story for those out there who have the
Yes,
same
I
same
can.
problem?
I can. Inspirational story is a kid in Africa, high school student, invented that soap that you use that's actually curing skin cancer.
Sir,
So
he's
now-
from the U.S.
Oh, he's from the U.S.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
but you're true about everything else, though.
Yes.
He didn't. He
Good
is,
job, Sean. You almost got
So
it.
now you can go.
No, wait.
Now
Yeah,
you can go
This is
tanning.
cool. Check this out, though. He is.
Because you don't gotta worry if
Yeah,
you
there's
get
a high schooler who invented a soap that can is essentially removing skin cancer off the skin, just a soap bar,
Oh, that's awesome.
and that's gonna help so many
Do you
lives.
guys know the name?
I wish I could remember it right
Yeah.
now. Unfortunately, I can't.
No,
but
It just recently came out.
a couple months ago,
Yeah,
he just won a
just
big
recently.
science fair.
That's so cool. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's very
So-
fast.
so now you
It's
can-
Shout out to you, man. That's
so
awesome.
impressive. I wish I could remember his name.
So impressive.
We'll give a shout out
Amazing.
later
Yeah.
on for sure. And
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have no
just-
problem with people like
So
selling
smart.
product that saves lives.
So smart.
Yeah, I know.
That's
So
actually
smart.
good.
He's a high school student.
Yeah.
See, something I'm looking forward to in the upcoming month. It won't be until beginning of January, but winter months for sure. The ice castles of Minnesota.
Yeah.
And or even the ice maze
Yeah.
that's going to be taking place. I've been to the ice maze. I've
Super
never been to
cool.
the ice castles yet.
So
But
cool.
literally exactly how it
Yep.
sounds. Ice castles, just big blocks of ice, designed castles. You walk through them. It's awesome.
That's so
From what
cool.
I'm told.
Yeah.
From what I've
I've
told. I've
seen
seen
it, yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
Seen pictures. I always
So
wanted to
cool.
go.
Those are
Yeah.
always like the coolest things to go to during the winter. Like,
Yeah.
you strap up, you be warm, and then get some hot chocolate on the way. You got your mittens, and you just go into seeing some cool stuff. And it's
Yeah.
a lot of them are just made because it's seasonal, so it's,
Yep.
everything's changing. It's only for this time being.
Dude,
Yep,
it is
yep.
so fun.
So
Again,
cool.
I've never been to the ice castle, but the ice maze I did go to. They got an ice bar out there. You get
Wow,
your, you
that's
get your
cool.
drinks.
Yeah,
they
that's
got a
cool.
really not tall slide, but maybe
Yeah.
like a 10
Yeah,
10
the
foot,
slide.
and it's just made of ice, and
Yeah.
then you can go
Yeah.
down it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so
Did you go
cool.
down it?
Of course.
Thank you.
yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah. I had
Dude,
to.
Matt had this probably smile.
Dude,
dude, it
I
was
beat
awesome.
all the little kids on it. Dude, I would go
I'll
so
knock him out
far.
the way.
that 10 feet slide. You
I would
know?
go so far at the thing though. I'd fly off the whole thing
Oh,
every time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it was mainly kids doing it.
Yeah.
So
And
Well,
cool
that's cool.
adults. But
and
whatever.
cool adult.
I think I've been to the
Exactly.
ice castles, and they had a like a little slider thing.
Oh,
there,
that's
but
so cool.
That was cool. It's like you like going into like all these like it's kind of like an igloo, but then they have the ice castle top, so it's
fun.
like all this different. Every like building or room you're going to is just on another and another like entendre. It's just great.
And then just like the ice maze and ice castle, they're lit up. The walls are lit
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
so it's
that's what makes it
so
so cool.
awesome. Yeah, like, that changes
Yeah.
everything. It's such a fun experience
Yeah.
with all those different lights reflecting off the light.
It's
the ice,
beautiful.
And you're like walking, you're like,
Beautiful.
oh, I'm getting tired. I need to sit down. And then there's like an ice bench right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like okay,
Yeah.
Like I'll freeze for a quick second, but it's okay. And then you get
It's
up.
okay.
Because you got to sit like,
But
oh,
it's okay.
let me sit on a giant ice block real quick. Sure.
it's a
I'm
design
cold,
too.
Dude, oh my
I
God.
go sit in these seats.
I'm
Let me
so
sit
cold.
on
I don't know why.
Let me sit on an ice block.
But how about that? So they make the benches, but then also in those places, they do the ice sculptures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Those are super
Dude.
cool.
Mind blowing.
Dude, yeah, and it's like it's never going to be like forever. So it's a time and moment you have to spend.
It's
going
very
away.
cool to go see those.
Yeah.
Like those pictures are awesome, but seeing them up close, like, dude, that is some serious
Yeah.
talent right there
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah, it's
So cool.
it's astounding. I love
Yeah.
it too.
Yep.
Anything to do with art and that is beautiful.
Dude, that's crazy when they
This is-
chainsaw.
Yeah.
Those are
You're
wild.
gonna
Doing
me
the
back.
ice,
Those
doing
are
an
wild.
ice sculpture, like so wow.
See, I don't get if you're. I've seen it where they
I was
got the
hoping you guys
chainsaws
did too.
and there's a bird there, and I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of therapeutic.
So soothing.
But when it's Halloween, you know,
It's Halloween. Halloween chainsaw, get away. I need a Christmas chainsaw.
yeah, Christmas chainsaw,
yeah,
or winter,
yeah.
winter chainsaw.
Halloween
Yeah.
chainsaws is scary. Christmas ones are so sweet.
Yeah. Because there, you know, when there's the art's there, you know, and there's
Yeah.
chainsaw, there's that music.
I
Over
can't
here.
sleep without a Christmas chainsaw going.
Yeah.
Swear.
I don't know if there's something wrong with you, but let us know in the comments. No, it's- yeah, and then ice sculptures. Like, I'm curious. When you guys were younger, have you guys ever made snowman or anything like that
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
back in the day?
Back in the day.
That's always something cool to do during winter. Like,
Yeah.
get out and make a
Roll
snowman. But it has to be like perfect snow, like that sticky snow that you roll and it gets all
Yeah, you need
bundled
that.
up.
For
Yep,
sure.
yep. Oh, dude. I should post some photos of some of the sculptures around Minneapolis of the massive ones they do, like
Oh,
30,
yeah.
40, 50 feet at people's houses in their garages or their
Oh,
make,
yeah. Okay.
massive different things
Yeah.
like the minions I've been to.
Yeah.
These are just at people's houses.
So yeah, it's like
Minnesota's-
snowmen meets
Minnesota's awesome.
sculptures.
That's cool.
It's insane.
Yeah, in people's yards.
Yeah. They literally
So amazing.
had,
That's so fun.
like you said,
Like those people are just bringing so much joy.
yeah.
Just
They
doing
are.
that little,
People
just doing
stop
that
by
little
their
thing.
house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not
They
gonna
are.
share it, and it's just like, dude, that's so fun bringing
It's
to
so
that.
cool.
That's awesome.
Dude, I do it as an adult by myself. I'll go drive.
Why
one if
wouldn't you
one's
want to?
locally.
They had like a big like fish too. Like it was like
Yeah, bro.
12 feet. It's in the mouth and like
Yeah,
or
bro.
they, like you said, the minions or
The
like the
turtle.
first deck. Like maybe like 10 years ago, they had that snowman that was so big. It was like 15 feet wide and like 30 feet so up high. Like the first layer was taller than me.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
you couldn't, and that's the thing is like it was on the news, like, and now it just spiraled out to be this cool,
Yeah.
like do this thing in front of your house. And
Last year
That's
was a record. They brought in a dude who lives in like a south suburb of Minneapolis brought in a whole crane, a small crane to put this
Dude.
thing together. I can't remember the exact height.
Dang.
It's absolutely insane.
that is cool. That's
Dude, he
awesome.
brought in the heavy like machinery
Yeah.
to build a snowman.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Minnesota's
awesome.
wild,
Yeah.
dude.
That's super
we
cool.
do winter out here. This
Damn
is,
right.
This is a winter capital of the world, bro. Look how many like Olympians come from Minnesota.
Yeah.
You know, for winter Olympics.
Or
Might
hockey.
not have a lot
Or
in the
hockey,
summer.
dude. The
Hockey's
mighty
everything
ducks.
here.
The Mighty Ducks.
The Mighty
Yeah.
Ducks. Dude, come on now.
So
The Mighty
iconic of
Ducks?
a movie, dude.
Yes, it is.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
What's that coach's name? Bombay?
Gordon Bombay.
Gordon Bombay, dude.
Going to Bombay.
Got legend, man. His
Legendary.
life got saved by a bunch of kids playing hockey.
Yeah, but how about when he first walks on the ice, gets out of the limo, dude?
Oh yeah, the
And
little
he's
yeah.
over here saying, F these kids. And honestly, I didn't like him back then. I didn't like him back then.
I know.
You know, like,
Yeah.
oh man, when I was first watching the movie, like, this guy's, what a jerk.
Yeah.
Today, he's right.
Yeah.
He's right.
Yeah.
Those
I
kids.
know. And he's nicer than you.
Yep.
Dude.
That's for sure.
All those movies were good, too.
The only reason he was doing that because he got like a court sentence. He had to be like do public service.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
See?
yeah,
I feel like
yes,
a lot
sir.
of movies start out that way too.
Back then it
but
did.
this one
Back
did.
then they
He
did.
started it.
I need the government. I need to break the law to get assigned to become a good person.
Yeah, true that. It's like a lot of movies, but I think that was like the original. Yeah, but it's such a good. That was like a movie that I remember watching the third one, still so excited. Like usually, like one, you're like, wow, this is really good, and then two, but they just had the original cast like growing up. They made it work.
They
like
did.
they're all getting older and they're making new movies with it. A lot of people just recast and try to make another two. And
that was great that they stuck with the same cast. I bet also. So I grew up in Indiana, but you guys grew up in Minneapolis. So I'm sure that movie even holds even more great value and sentimental value to you guys.
Does.
Yeah.
Since hence it being filmed here.
It
Absolutely.
does. Such that is like a challenge. Bro, I was ice skating when I was a baby. Bro, like literally, dude, I grew up right across from the ice skating rink.
Yeah.
Like that, I was doing it since I was this big.
You sound like Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks.
Like four.
Oh, what
three,
a good!
four,
Well, I'm so happy he had to
four.
turn around.
Yeah, you did too. That's good for
Yes.
him.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember his full name. I think it's Sean. Honestly, I think his first name is Sean, but
I just know him as
I
Goldberg.
don't remember. But
The greatest goalie alive.
he was a great goal. Also, dude,
The greatest name, if that's it.
You guys remember him playing in Heavyweights? If you remember that movie,
Yes,
real
sir.
quick. I won't go
Absolutely.
too deep into that,
Absolutely.
but I hope you remember Heavyweights.
Absolutely.
Like,
Oh
great
my
film with
gosh,
Ben
yes.
Stiller.
Do we have to? Ben Stiller.
You got Ben Stiller in
Dude.
there. Real quick, off tangent. We got to dive into the Heavyweights
Dude,
real fast.
that is
'cause
such
what
a
an-
nostalgic movie
What
for
a great
me.
movie.
Dude. Oh.
You got Lars over there.
They call it Fat Camp.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
that would
was.
not even exist nowadays.
It would
dude.
not at all.
Dude, they're all
That's
hired
right.
to freaking
It went
camp.
to That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
Dude, it's like a prison. They got Whoppers for like $2, dude.
It was
But
like
it was
a
like,
prison.
but the initial owners had such a good heart, and then Ben Stiller bought it from him, of course.
Yeah.
And then he's just a jerk. But man,
But dude, the four wheelers, like, remember the iconic scene where he hits the four wheeler and it just goes up, and then all of a sudden it like goes in front of the guy. Isn't that that's not Goldberg? Is it? It's the other kid that does it?
Bro, I
oh
can't
no,
remember that scene.
not the 4-wheel. Go-karts.
Go-karts.
When they're
Yes.
at the end of the movie.
Yes.
Yep.
They have this big competition.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just so funny.
But I'll tell you, one of the things I love about that movie was the blimp, or when the people jumped off,
Oh,
and
yes.
then you had to jump on the big pillow of air.
How would you
And then
not
get
want to do that when
launched off.
watching that?
As a
that'd
kid,
be
I'm like,
so
dude,
dope.
that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That'd
in
be
my
so
life.
dope.
It was so cool.
The blimp in the water. Yes.
But no, Ben Stiller back in the day, dude, and then he always got the buddy system. Buddy,
buddy.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Dude, yeah, where he gets tied up with
That dude Lars at the end, he has honey on
honey.
his chest. Great film.
Dang, I don't remember all of it. I remember seeing it. It's funny.
It
but
was-
can't
it's
remember
a
it.
Ben
movie.
Stiller is
It's so
great
iconic.
in that film.
But that's the part. It's not going to be promoted because, yeah, it was kind of fat shaming. It was about fat camp. And, like, it's obviously not easy to swallow in a time like this today. But it was a great movie. And
They might need it,
yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah.
They need to
I
watch
mean, it's
it.
just a wake-up call. But,
They don't need to watch it.
dude, the guy has this, like, instead of it's like that normal watch guy for, like, $2. He's got, like, all this candy. I was like, is this Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Is this a gangster Willy Wonka?
I straight like some jail.
Straight
It's
up.
a little prison.
Yeah, but I just wanted to bring that up because the dude Goldberg was in that movie too at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And like,
Can I just say when they in his house and they're trying to steal something? I can't remember what it is, and they Goldberg goes in there and he needs some type of chocolate, so he goes for the chocolate protein. He starts heating it or something, or some kid does it, and he's coming back in and he farts, and then they get out and Ben Stiller goes, and he just knows, and then I just like because when
He
you're
knows who it is.
directors back then like had some
Oh my
funny
God.
stuff you don't pick up on.
That's how
that was
funny.
great
Those are
stuff.
always good movies. So I love it. Yeah.
But I can just picture Ben Stiller doing that. I can't
Yeah.
really remember that, but I can totally picture
Dude,
Ben Stiller
Heavyweights
doing
was fantastic.
Yeah.
Can't believe. I wish you could remember that. It's such a fun movie.
that.
No, this is
I'm
a
only
good
cause
one.
pumped to check that out again. I know I watched it when it came out, but can't remember.
Yeah.
I love Ben Stiller.
Yeah. It's always a good feel good movie too.
It is.
Oh yeah, watching kids at fat camp makes you feel good about yourself, huh? Huh?
No, they find
The
like pride in
revenge they
themselves.
get. The revenge they get on Tony.
Yeah. Tony. Yeah.
Oh,
Was it what do they call him? I don't remember his last. But anyway, yeah, that's the feel good part of it, man. They're
It's-
getting revenge because he's shaming them, bro, and they're like, we ain't gonna have it.
It's
you
funny
gotta
we
have it.
said that because he brought up dodgeball earlier, and like he's fat shaming there too.
Oh my
He's
God.
kind of the same.
Did you ever see
He's
that
kind of the same
connection?
character.
There is oh man, there's a video I saw before of that where like the dodgeball theory is that he's changed his name from Tony whatever.
Oh
and
my
now and now
gosh.
he's the dude in dodgeball, which I can't remember his name. What is his name in dodgeball? I can't think of it.
I can't remember, but I was thinking the same
But that's
thing.
what that's what they're thinking is like that was the theory back. You know, there's not
Totally
back then,
makes
but
sense.
It's
Chris.
white, WHITE.
yes.
Yeah, dude.
E.
When you guys were describing the movie too, I was thinking about dodgeball, his character in there. I'm like,
Yeah, there's
it's not, that's why I can picture it as you're saying, like when he spelled.
Yeah, there's some
I
funny
can
theory that
picture
he
him
changed
in
his name
dodgeball like
and
that.
now he owns
He is
that
kind
gym.
of the same character
Right,
as I'm thinking about it now, and I didn't even put two and two together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. He's like, damn, this is success. I'm doing it
Yeah.
again.
We solved it. I think it's not really a controversy anymore.
It's out there.
I'm pretty sure we solved it.
We just solved it.
It's
It is.
canon. It's
It
canon.
is what it is.
It's a shared universe.
Yeah.
Dodgeball and heavyweights
I
shared
can walk
universe.
away from this show being happy that we just
Sure.
solved this in the
We
universe.
did. Scientists been trying to figure this one out for
Cheers and
a
beers.
decade at least.
What do we say? We put the hammer
We put the hammer in slogan.
to the nail. But hammer slog is also a game that's also cool.
Nice. That's Minnesota for you. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one.
Have you guys ever had like a snowball war?
Yeah.
Ever?
Of course.
Isn't that like one of the coolest things? Because it's like you're not really going to get hurt unless you get hit in the face.
That hurts for a quick second, but nothing too
Or by
bad.
me, I got an arm.
You get an arm.
I got an arm. I make kids cry.
I just don't believe it says the guy who had like some kind of chemical burn. You know, he's a little
Yeah.
from ice. He's over
Yeah.
here, you know, just
Yeah. No, that's the thing. That's the story.
Yeah.
He was like the best snowballer, and then this
Then the
enemy of his
incident.
wanted to go sliding with him, and they put his arm underneath him and said, "You're never going to be able to hit me again."
Yeah, bro. The incident 2005 sledding incident.
they call him the snowballer, huh?
Yeah. And I love it how he's like the worst tragic thing, and it was all about him. It was not about like anybody else. I was actually like ready for it.
Dude.
Like, oh,
I'm not going to go into detail, but I remember, if you guys remember what a snowball is in the adult language
Yes.
from Cheers
Oh, yeah.
and from the movie Clerks.
Clerks.
They call him the snowball.
Snowball.
He loves snowball.
dude.
And I'll leave it there for those who
No,
do know.
you got to leave. I'll leave it here. He's the type of guy that
This is not true. Let me call the red flag. Red flag.
dude. That's it. I'm calling it. I'm calling it red flag. Matt, he's the type of guy that, you know, he had his first snow cone and then he goes out. He's like, "Mom, they have lemon flavor." And she's like, "You're not supposed to eat the yellow snow."
No,
Yeah.
that was his downfall. That's why he became the snowballer.
Do you know how much nutrients are in some Yellowstone? You know where you find the most Yellowstone? Coincidentally, I learned this. If you know a neighbor who has dogs, it's weird. Like, dude, there's so much
dogs that
yellow
have neighbors
snow.
are weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
There's so
some kind
much
of
yellow
connection.
snow. It's
Oh.
like if you're trying to find some,
So is that why
not
you
always
created
does the dog have to live there
Yeah.
for there to be yellow snow, but it seems like
Some kind of connection there. Okay.
Yeah.
Correlation.
Just in case
Dogs,
you
yellow
look for
snow. There's something,
Yeah.
but we don't know what
Yeah.
it is what you're saying.
Full of nutrients, you'll never feel better.
So and that's why you opened up a lemonade snow cone stand because your neighbors had dogs and it was unlimited.
It was a never ending. Yeah.
And
It
then
was
the guy
kinda-
had to
it was
get
kinda
revenge
like,
on you.
I was kind of like finding oil. I was finding this.
Finding oil. Dude.
Guys, check it out.
What? No, whoa,
I've been-
whoa.
I've been wanting to say this all podcast.
You said it?
Are you ready?
What?
Winter is coming.
Winter
Oh, that's
is
coming.
it's here.
It's here.
It's here. But speaking of that, though, for real, winter is coming, literally.
Yeah.
Because I got you guys a gift.
Oh, I love gifts.
Pass it
A couple weeks before Christmas, you know, but. Ooh.
We got the Sam Adams Winter Lager.
Ooh. What a great way to enter in. Let's go. We're in Beer R&R.
Sir?
A little winter lager.
Yeah, out of Sam Adams, Boston, Massachusetts.
Dope. That's a good place.
Can't deny it.
A lot of
So-
history there.
Absolutely. So you'll need that beer opener, sir. Would you? Okay. There. Festive and smooth.
It's definitely a festive winter.
So shout out to Sam
I
Adams.
do like the graphics, like the gold wrapping around it.
It's simple.
yeah,
Simple.
It's nice. 5.6.
yeah. Is this comparable to the other Samuel Adams that we normally drink?
I think
What's
we had
different
like,
from
the Boston
winter
Lager.
Yeah,
This
what's different?
one,
Festivity and smooth.
It's a little.
Festive and
I'd say
smooth?
it's definitely a little darker. It's got. I don't know what we would call the hint of what it has,
Yeah.
but just like some kind of we'll say spices to
Oh,
it.
I can tell you,
But-
because it actually says no matter what or how you celebrate, the spiced holiday lagers, rich malt notes and accents of cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel are perfect for any festivity.
There
we
you
know-
go.
Yeah,
Spice-
that sounds
I
like
like
some
spices.
winter ingredients, like winter spices.
Yep.
You know,
Dude, that's super cool, Matt. And it's a seasonal beer. Yep.
Yes.
So,
Yes, it is. So if you have it out there, try it out. Get it. We're not sponsored. You're gonna love it though.
cheers to
beers.
beers.
and beers.
I'll take a drink. and I'll
Please,
take-
Josh, take one drink. Tell us what you think.
All right.
Tell me what you think.
It is smooth. I can't really taste the orange peel, but you know it is really tasty. Ooh, maybe there it is. But good solid beer. Thanks, Matt. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna go 6.6. 6.6.
Very good beer. Thank you, Matt. I'll give it an 8-1. It's fire.
8.1. Wow,
Super
that's
good.
fire.
That was
That's
quick.
pretty good.
I really like
Okay.
it.
Nice.
Want to take a drink?
Tell me what you think.
I like this one a lot. I'll be honest. That's nice. I'm just gonna go straight easy, solid score of a 7.6.
7.6.
I thought you were going to give a rookie score.
No.
Gosh, we got a 6.6, 8.1,
8.1.
and a 7.6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
So
man. Well, that's
average
cool.
about a little 7.5.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, but overall, great beer. No, it was a great choice.
Good beer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good beer.
Yeah, if you're gonna stay inside during the wintertime, nice winter beer.
Yeah.
Or outside.
Or outside ice fishing.
Outside ice fishing, bro.
Dude.
Dude.
Ice fishing.
But
this is the
hey,
key.
people from the south, we are not. Ice fishing is real. We literally go out there, cut a hole in the ice, and put down a line and catch some
with
fish.
a chainsaw.
It is real, and they do use a chainsaw for like spearing.
I do talk to some
So, a
people
lot of
from the
natives do
south,
that.
and they want to come up here for ice fishing. It is such a
I'm sure
big
they do.
staple.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember one year, it was no snow, and they actually had we were able to ice skate out on to where we were going ice fishing, and I'm glad we did because I saw a car go through the ice. It was the
Whoa.
scariest thing I ever seen. You gotta be
I've seen
really
one of
careful
those, too.
driving on the ice.
You live here long enough.
You gotta
you'll-
be careful.
There's always that one guy that's like, I'm gonna take this on the ice.
Don't be dumb. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't be dumb. Don't probably drink these before you get to where you're going.
Yeah, get to your destination
Get
first.
to your
then
destination.
drink.
Sean
first.
never worries about once he's there and leaving. He's just once you get there, it's safe.
That's right.
If you look at the cap, it actually says "Cheers" on it. That is super cool.
Neat.
Oh, that is really fun.
Yeah, like our logo. Right there. Look at
That's
it.
right.
Cheers.
Cheers and beers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cool.
They knew they sent it to us exclusively.
No way, mine says beers.
Yes. Do not be this person. God. Hey, here's the sound. It's AITA.
AITA.
Sean, before you get into it, man, I think this is a good one. It represents what winter's all about. And, you know, people have to do this and people don't have to do it.
Okay.
But tell them so they can know.
All right. So AITA for not clearing the snow from the front of my house.
Jeez.
All right. I live in a city where we get several feet of snow every winter. I always clean off my sidewalk because it's a law and the right thing to do. I used to clear off the street parking in front of my house too because I didn't want to get stuck. One of my neighbors would take advantage of this and occasionally park one of his cars there until they had a chance to speak their spot.
Yeah. Maybe
What
like
is
take
that?
their spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Which meant I had to park down the road. I asked them not to buy, but they said rightly that no one owns the street parking. Okay.
Yep.
Last summer, I bought myself a Bronco. Last winter, I didn't clear the snow from in front of my house either.
Good for you,
I
guy.
just packed it down with a Bronco. It was a couple.
Twice.
It was. It
Oh my
was.
God.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, good.
This guy. It was a couple of lumpy little icebergs in front of his house. He tried parking on it, but he got stuck
Yeah.
on the soft snow. So
It's
He-
between
yep.
the.
Yep. He spent his time digging himself out, and then he tried complaining to the city because of my snow, apparently, by law enforcement, but was told that the sidewalks were all I was responsible for since I didn't own the parking spot on the street. So the guy, okay, we'll dive into that. I got to park in my spot all winter with no problems. It was kind of funny in the spring. All the other snow in the area had melted, but my icebergs made it into May. Yesterday, he walked to me or talked to me after work. He asked me if I was planning on cleaning up the snow the coming winter. I said no because I bought a car that didn't require me to do so. He said that everyone else on the street cleaned in front of his houses and that I would be a dick for not allowing this suit, not following. I told him that when I cleaned in front of my house, sometimes a-holes would park there, taking advantage of my work. He didn't like that at all.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
So there's a lot there, and it's kind of hard. But so apparently, the original poster, the OP, he's saying that he keeps shoveling. Someone's taking advantage of it. He stopped shoveling there, and now that guy's mad about it, right? But he still has to shovel the sidewalk. So
this is kind of confusing.
He shouldn't. Like, he basically. So you got the sidewalk, which he takes care of.
Yep.
And now that the neighbor wants him also to shovel like an area in front of his street where he parks.
Yep. Correct.
Which should be technically by the city anyway.
Yep.
Correct.
And then, but if he chooses
is.
to do anything in front of the curb, then
yeah.
that's
and
on you.
He also said that the parking isn't
Right.
accustomed to whoever lives there.
Yeah,
so it's free parking.
Sure. First come, first serve.
Yeah.
First come,
And
first
so
serve.
the complex or whatever management is in charge of the streets and that parking, since they don't
Yeah,
get
it's
their own
probably
spot.
not even. It's probably not even.
No, it's the same thing. The
Right.
guy
Yeah.
owns his land, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't own the sidewalk, but apparently he has to take care of it though by law. That's crazy. By the way, that's crazy.
That's the law.
Yeah, but it's
That's
just crazy
the law.
though if you think about it, because it's government sidewalk. I'm not going to take care of the street. Why would I take care of the sidewalk? But we'll leave that for a different point.
Yeah.
And then maybe there's a land between the sidewalk and the street he might have to take care of,
Yeah.
right? But he doesn't have to take anything between after the curb though to the street. And
Yeah.
that neighbor sounds like he's mad that he's not doing that anymore. And
Well, apparently he made it clear like 3 times. He said, I don't need to worry about that because I bought a car
yeah.
that doesn't require me to do so.
Yeah.
So now
Which
he's-
is a Bronco.
So now he's got that
taking
he's got that
advantage
all-wheel
of-
or the 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
he can do that. Like,
Yeah.
oh man,
He's taking advantage of
Yes.
it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he has his parking spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He beat the system. Dude just beat the system. That's
Yeah.
all he did.
neighbor's just mad
Yeah.
because he's driving a Prius.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
voted for someone that we all know is in the White House today.
Yeah.
And then and now he's mad that he's got this cool neighbor next to him and
Yeah, dude.
All I
getting
gotta
out of
say is,
snow
yeah.
any day.
I mean,
the
that
big
guy
tires.
can,
The big tires gets the spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
That guy can't get mad. I mean, it's not his responsibility. So I'm gonna say this guy's not an a-hole.
Nah.
I mean, he's done what he's required to do and follows the law. And congratulations on your new Bronco, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, why you don't have to shovel the snow in front of your house other than your driveway,
Yeah.
and let the city take care of the rest. Like, and if
Yeah.
it gets plowed, great. If not, if you're not using that area, you don't have to shovel it? Why would you? So not the a-hole. Yeah, no way.
He was wanted him to whatever to shovel. Maybe don't take his spot.
And
I
from
mean, so I don't-
firsthand experience growing up in the suburbs, and I had to shovel all the time. I was doing my best never to shovel in front of the house unless my dad needed the parking spot, right? Like he's coming home, like then I got to take care of it because it only makes sense. He's out there working, then I got to take care of it.
Yeah.
Pretty much because I was told to, not because I wanted to.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but you're taking care of your responsibilities at the end of the day,
Yeah.
which is exactly what this guy's
and if that
doing.
guy doesn't need it, then
Yeah.
why would he do it?
Yeah.
I only had to because
Correct.
my dad needed that spot sometimes. So then there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the streets city's responsibility. I understand why they have to do it. It's because when cars are parked, they mess up plowing. But anyways, yeah, and as long as you're doing your sidewalk, that's the most important thing. Because some people don't do that, and there's old people in wheelchairs and mobility scooters, and they have to go down onto a busy street. So always clean your sidewalks. But yeah, he's not the a-hole.
Not
No,
the
at
a-hole.
all.
Yeah. Wow, we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's clear as day. So
Clear as day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat the system. Good for you, brother.
Yep.
you beat this.
And he got a cool Bronco.
You did it, dog.
Cheers to that, man.
Yep.
No, I will
Cheers
drive.
to that.
Cheers to that.
God. Wrapping it up, baby. Let's
Wrapping
go.
it up.
Another fun episode.
Yeah, that was fun, man. Just so many things to do in the winter, and it gives you so many ideas to get out there and enjoy your life.
Absolutely.
Lots to do to the winter.
Yeah.
You can stay inside or you can get out, go ice fishing, go in the ice castles. You can have a great time.
Yep.
You can choose how cold you want to be.
Yeah, just don't hurt your back shoveling that snow out there. You know?
Yep.
True.
Yep.
So with that being said, man, thank you guys so much for tuning
Hey,
in.
stay warm out
Yep.
there.
Thank you.
Stay warm, bundle up,
Yep. Stay warm.
and let us know what movies your go-to movies when you're out
Oh,
there.
and also, if you don't mind, give us some Christmas idea movies that we want to talk about.
Yeah, what's your guys' favorite? Because we're bringing it up in the next episode.
That's right.
All right, guys, take care. Have a good one.
Take care.